guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It is Ashanti back at you with another video, and in this video I'm doing a chit chat story time. Get ready with me. Simple makeup look. I am just going to the museum on this good Sunday, and I want you guys to know about the roommate from hell. Literally the roommate from hell I had in LA when I went to school there. And yeah, I don't want to make this intro too long. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. If you're watching this video, you should be subscribed. If not, why are you watching? No, I'm kidding. But please subscribe, you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this. Alright guys, so I'm fresh out the shower. I just did my hair, which is why it's laying right now. I'm going to start off by moisturizing using my favorite moisturizer. This is the Palmer's coconut one that I showed in my previous video. Again, this is not a tutorial, so I will not be showing everything, but let's just moisturize. And then I found this at TJ Maxx. This is the extra big hangover by Too Faced primer. I was like so excited when I found this, and it was only $15. It's huge though, so I'll just put a little bit of that. I don't really like this, but we'll put it on for now. Okay, again, I know what y'all came here for, so let me get straight into the video. So, and this is my e.l.f. like dollar eyebrow pencil, but anyway, so you guys know I was living in LA, which, by the way, I miss LA. And I had always rented out a room because I went to a junior college. They did not offer dorms. So, first I had an apartment. I like rented out like 4 rooms the whole time I was in LA. So, you know, and I did progress. I got to better rooms. But anyway, I got to one of my like favorite rooms that I have ever been in. It was in Crenshaw, and it was really nice. The lady was cool. But she was getting on my nerves. Like, she didn't want us to have no company, nothing. And she was like charging me an arm and a leg. So I finally moved out to Compton. Now, I know when I say Compton, y'all like, Compton. But Compton is not that bad. If you're from LA, if you've been to LA, literally Compton is not bad at all. And I lived like right in the beginning of Compton off of the freeway. But anyhow, I moved to this house, all college students, and we were all renting out a room. Of course, every room I stayed at, I had my own room. I never shared a room. But anyhow, this house had one other college student who had like the master bedroom. I had the second room. It was a 4-bedroom house. And then the landlord told me, mind you, it was good because the landlord was not living there. So, you know, you can have whoever over, and she was super cool. Shout out to you, Veronica. So I had a guy roommate. It was me in the middle, and then this other girl. I hadn't met her like the whole time I was there for like maybe a month. I didn't even meet her. She never came out of the room, nothing. Hella weird. And so I never met her, and come to find out, it was her and her husband living in that room. So I'm like, okay, I would always hear hella noises. Like, as soon as I would go in my room, they would come out to the kitchen. Like, they never wanted to make contact with people, so I thought it was like weird as shit. And finally she came out her room, we got to talking, and every time I would come in the kitchen, like after we made contact, she would have these big ass meals, like huge meals, like she was literally cooking for a village. And it would be like the weirdest shit, like Cornish hens with like bell pepper and like a Mexican twist. I don't know, the shit looked gross every time she cooked. And of course my boyfriend would come over, he would be like, what the hell is she cooking? Like, and she would make a mess. And mind you, we all shared one fridge. So she would go to the grocery store and literally fill up the damn fridge. So nobody else had room to put anything. So it was just like annoying that she would always do that or whatever. So we got to talking or whatever, and she was telling me like she had a son. Mind you, this lady has to be like, I would give her like 30 years old. She was like 30 years old. 30 years old or older. Like, literally, she was old. And so the boyfriend was kind of like, the boyfriend looked kind of slow to me or something. I don't know, but he was like cool. He never gave me trouble, never like made me feel uncomfortable, nothing. But I was still wondering why the hell either one of them was living there, but especially him. So she was telling me again she had a baby. The baby was like a couple months old, and he was in Child Protective Services, so CPS. he was in like a group home and shit. And so I was like, why? Like, she was like, he got taken away from us because we had a domestic violence fight and da da da. She was showing me pictures of this white ass baby. Mind you, this lady is black, okay? This lady is black. If I could describe her, she's like, close your eyes and picture her. She's like 220 pounds, long ass nails, a long ass weave. I'm talking about 40-inch weave, all different colors, pink, purple, blue, yellow. She would wear like these tight ass clothes that didn't fit her, that like just was stretchy, like, but it always rolled up. Just imagine her, like, if you can imagine her hair. She was like brown skin. She always wore contacts. She always wore big ass lashes. So just imagine her, like, I'm talking about big ass lashes. Before y'all bitches was wearing them 40mm lashes, she been had them. But anyway, so the guy, I'll describe him. He had like dreads, like shorter dreads, like maybe ear length. He was like a little lighter than her, but still brown tone, brown skinned. Yeah. And he was like really chill. And it's crazy because she was always on fucking 10 and he was really chill. And so they would always be hearing them like arguing. And mind you, my room is here, their room is basically connected to my room on the other side. Like our walls are basically connected. So I would hear like all of their conversations, like, and then she was telling me like she was an inspiring rapper, and she was like, I'm better than Cardi B. Like, Cardi B only got on because she looks good, da da da. So I used to be like, this bitch is batshit crazy. Bruh, she used to be in her rooms, like, busting rhymes and shit, like, hella loud. They used to be having the music hella loud at any time of the day, any time of the night, just being hella inconsiderate, like it was their house. And so, I'm taking forever on my eyebrows. But anyway, she was being hella inconsiderate, being hella loud. And she would like never let him like go in the kitchen and shit by himself. Like, it was so fucking weird. And so anyway, fast forward, she used to always say stuff like, oh, my mom's white, my mom's white, my mom's white. Without, mind you, she would voluntarily give this information. I didn't ask her, no one else in the house asked her shit. Like, and then she would never give me her real name. Like, she said her name was like Star, or like, no, not Star. It was just a weird ass name that I knew was not real because I seen mail come. So I was like, this bitch is like hiding something. So anyhow, the arguments progressed. One time they were fighting, like literally fist fighting. I can hear somebody getting slammed up against my wall. And from what I could hear, it seemed like she was antagonizing him, and he finally was like, bitch, you're not about to keep putting your hands on me. Not saying this right, but that is exactly what happened. So, you know, he would push her back or whatever, and it would just be a big ass fight every single time. So, me and my boyfriend, we were all like, I guess, playing Uno and stuff. And I remember she got like super mad at him because he like laughed at a joke I said or something. Mind you, my boyfriend is sitting at the table, but she was like pissed at him. So I was like, okay, this bitch is weird as fuck. She used to be like, yeah, my mom is white, my mom is white. She got, sorry if this story is everywhere, but I'm just trying to like, you know, put it in order as best as I can. But she was like, my mom is white, my mom is white. She has green eyes. Mind you, this girl is black as ever. And it was weird because I was like, how the fuck is that her baby? Like, did she just get a baby? Oh, and I never seen her leaving the house to go see the baby either, by the way. She would always be like, yeah, I'm about to get a Benz, and just like saying shit to like sound cool. And I'm like, bitch, nobody asked you. That's weird as fuck, for one. You're hella old, for two. You renting out a room with college students, for three. And you talking about you about to get a Benz. Like, she would just say the like craziest shit. And I'm like, who the fuck asked you what you were about to do? I don't think I did. So finally my landlord, one of the roommates told him, my landlord came and was telling him like, y'all gotta stop this shit, or somebody has to leave, da da da. So the police was literally always at our house. And so finally the guy got put out because they had a big ass fight one time. And I seen her, when I was walking in the kitchen, I seen her have a big ass like butcher knife pointed at him. So she pulled a knife on him or whatever. And I was just like, okay. So I went in my room and I like was about to call my landlord, like, you need to call the fucking police because they're damaging your property. And bitch, I'm not trying to have one of them kill my ass. Like, I'm here by myself with them. Nobody else is here. So my landlord came, called the police, kicked the guy out. She let her stay. One whole time I'm like, oh my God, she's the problem, not him. Let her stay. So she was sneaking him back in. So I guess she thought I was gonna tell on her, so she was like coming to me like, oh, don't say nothing, like we're not gonna be arguing, we're not gonna be fighting. So they was cool for a couple days, then it was back to fucking arguing. So finally the guy gets kicked out, the police come, they're asking me questions like, who else is in the house, who else is in the house? Like the police come kick my door in, they're like, damn it, come out of the room, come out of my room. It's like fucking 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, what the fuck? I come out, we both sitting on the couch, I'm looking at her hella weird, like, bitch, you're a weirdo, you know. And so the landlord comes, the police is there, they're asking me all these questions like, what happened, who else is in the house, you can't go back in your room until I search the whole house. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I guess she had called the police on the guy and said that he was back there, and I'm like, you're weird, like you just sneaked me and now you calling police on him. I don't know, that bitch was crazy. And so the police left or whatever, we went back in our rooms, and I guess everything was cool for a couple of days. Sorry if my tinted moisturizer looks orange, it oxidizes. But anyway, everything was cool for a couple of days. He comes back again. This was like the final straw because they were like fighting, and I feel like I have videos like of the sound because my wall was so close on Snapchat. If I do, I will upload the footage so y'all don't think I'm on this video capping. I guess the girl knew that I called the police because they was fucking like fighting, like she was screaming, help me, help me, help me, and they was just fucking like fighting or whatever. So I was like, fuck, do I help her? And I was like, my boyfriend was like, do not take your ass in that room, like you don't know if he's gonna do something to you. So of course I did call the fucking police though, because bitch, she was screaming bloody fucking murder. So I was like, and the neighbors next door said that they were here, they heard her too, and they were like, are you okay? They were asking me if I'm okay. I'm like, yeah, that's not me, that's her. Police came again, kicked the guy out. This time they like told him if he came back he would go to jail. Following night I go to bed. I wake up out my sleep to like hearing somebody banging on my wall. It's literally like literally banging on my wall. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So bitch, I make sure my door is locked. I get up out my sleep, mind you, it's like 4 in the morning. Then I hear like her worshiping the fucking devil. Worshiping the devil. Like, I love you, devil, whatever you say I'll do. Fucking slice this bitch's guts out, like saying shit like that. And so mind you, already seen this bitch with a knife, so I'm like, oh my fucking god, like I'm here literally by myself. The other roommate barely stayed there because he was always at his girlfriend's house. So I'm like, oh my fucking god, this bitch is about to fucking kill me. So it went on for like an hour. I text my fucking landlord again because she didn't live far. She had another house like around the corner. So I text her, let her know what's going on. I'm like, I'm fucking scared at this point because this bitch is banging on my wall. She's coming out in the hallway, knocking on the door, like, I'll fucking kill you. This, and that, like just fucking crazy. So I'm like, okay, my room was in the back of the house. Obviously her room is closer to the front door. I'm like, damn bitch, I can't go out the front door. This bitch might fucking gut me like a fish. You know, I don't know. I don't know that bitch like that, and I was not about to play with my life. Yep, I crawled out the window. I crawled my ass right out that window, and I ran around the corner. Ran around the corner, and I called the fucking police. I called the police, called my landlord. She was like, what's going on? I sent her audio of what's going on. I will upload this audio of exactly what she was saying because I have it. I just seen it in my Snapchat files. I have it. It will be in the clip somewhere in here. You guys will be able to hear it. And you know, she was just like worshiping the devil and just like crazy ass shit. So I'm like, oh no, I don't play like that, bitch. I believe in God. I do not play around like that. So that was just the last fucking straw. After that, I was like, okay, I gotta fucking go. Like, so I moved out in July. In the meantime, she was still like being hella crazy. It was hella animosity in the house. They did not kick her out again. They let that crazy ass bitch stay in the house with me, and I had no place to go. You know, I'm in LA, so I had to stay there. But my landlord was coming by more frequently. The husband was coming by. He was checking on me. He was making sure I was good. He was like, is anything going on right now? they would both like text me and come by, and the husband started staying at the house. Actually, like towards the end, he started staying at the house and sleeping on the couch, because I was like, I just do not feel comfortable with this crazy ass bitch and myself. So he slept on the couch, which I'm so grateful for. He slept on the couch in the living room, and you did not hear a peep out of that bitch. But they eventually got kicked out right before I left. Like, she got kicked out, and I always wanted to see what their room looked like. Like, you can see when they cracked the door, it looked like, if you ever seen that show Hoarders, that's exactly what it looked like. Like, it literally looked like Hoarders. And that shit was just fucking crazy. So they finally left. When she left, the room was completely destroyed. I went in the room, like, when they took all their stuff out. The room was completely destroyed. It smelled like a cigar shop. Like, the bed was messed up, the floors was messed up. She had written like crazy ass shit all on the walls. The floors looked like they were scratching them. It was nuts, y'all. Like, not even no exaggeration. She was fucking crazy. I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.